I sure did. It was A1. Yeah. It was. I did. Not very closely, but I was very, very impressed by the charisma of the performer. No, but I live in an Italian neighborhood. I live just around the corner. No, tremendously impressed by Michaela Di Cesare. It was, she's a very charismatic performer, and to have written and performed that at age 26, I mean, it would be impressive for anyone, but obviously going places.
Was there a part of the play that touched you? Did you find that it's just so funny?
Well, she portrays an 8-year-old or a 10-year-old very, very well, and I have kids that age around me, so I enjoyed that enormously.
Would you recommend it to your friends to come out?
I would highly recommend this play to anyone.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
Ci dia le sue impressioni dello spettacolo.
Veramente è stata una cosa meravigliosa. Mi è piaciuta molto la ragazza Michela, il nome è Michela mi sembra, mica e quindi non c'è stato è stato proprio bellissimo, la ragazza sembrava sincera e veramente come calabrese è una storia vera.
Grazie. Did you enjoy the play this evening?
I loved it, and I was glad it finally made its way here. We had tried to get it to come here last year when it was first conceived, but I'm glad it finally made it here. It was good. It was I think it was very warm. It was funny. It was heartfelt, and it brought a few tears to my eyes too.
Was there a part in the play that you could relate to?
Well, I come from Montreal, so the St. Leonard is very, very popular with the Italian community. I don't live there, but we certainly relate to it. So it was very, very funny, and we certainly related to most of the things that happened, because really everything, the malocchio and everything else, that's life in Italy, and we were all subjected to that.
You mentioned there was a part that touched you, even brought tears to you. Can you elaborate?
I think just the relationship that she had with her mother and the grandmother, and trying to, I think, find the roots and go back to her history. And I'm sitting there thinking, I think I should have brought my daughter, because I think she would have loved it as well. That's what I really, really enjoyed about it.
And would you recommend this to your friends?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I think that, like she said, they should bring their daughters.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Tamara. Hi. Thank you for being with us here in Ottawa. I understand you directed the play. Can you tell us a little bit more?
Well, I mean, I just really was drawn to Michaela's story right away from the get-go. It's so specific, you know, the Italian community in Montreal. It's a big part of the identity, and I just loved how specific her story was, because I can still relate to it, you know, even though there's things that are particular to her culture. People are people. We just kind of do the same things, and I thought it was a beautiful, heartwarming story, and I was really excited to be a part of giving her the chance to share it. It's a real girl power love letter to mom and for herself too. So it was cool. It was a great experience to see her do it. Lots of fun.
Is there a character in particular that you feel attached to or you find more funny?
I love her great-grandmother, Bisnona Anna. She's tremendous. She's my absolute favorite. She's a pepper. She's a little hot pepper.
Did you enjoy the play this evening?
Yes, I absolutely did. It was marvelous. Great acting.
And could you relate to it?
Well, not really, since it's a girl playing basically 8 ways her mother was conceived. But I mean, definitely there was some great acting. Great 8-year-old girl impression also by Michaela Di Cesare. Yeah.
You mentioned the 8-year-old girl. Was she your favorite character in the play? Was there someone else?
Well, yeah, the 8-year-old girl is just basically have this full-grown woman just bouncing around and jumping and laughing like a kid would, basically. So I was really impressed by the acting skills at that part. It was really, really funny.
And would you recommend it to your friends?
Well, most definitely. Actually, I came here with some friends tonight, and I was really happy that they enjoyed the play as well. So yeah, great play for the family.
Thank you so much. What were your impressions of tonight's play?
There was actually a lot that I can relate to, and you know, it really hits home when there's so much traditional values that she played, and you know, I just truly enjoyed it. And like I said, I could have asked any mom, sister, and friends to be here because there's just so much we can relate to. So I really enjoyed it. She was a great actress.
There were several characters in tonight's play. Was there one in particular that you really liked?
Actually, they were all great. I can't really narrow one down, but I mean, all of them were great. And yeah, she did a great job. I recommend it to anybody to go see it, so great job.
Thank you so much. Allora, adesso mi trovo qui con Michaela Di Cesare, l'attrice dello spettacolo di stasera, 8 Ways My Mother Was Conceived. Michaela, benvenuta a Ottawa.
Grazie, buonasera. Hello, everybody.
So tonight was the closing night of your play, 8 Ways My Mother Was Conceived. What was your impression of Ottawa?
Well, I didn't get to see much of it. I've been concentrated in Little Italy the whole time, but I think it's a good place to be. There's like a pastry shop right across the street that I really love, and I don't even remember what it's called, so this is a bad plug, but I've been going there every day. I've been eating way too many cannoli. I love Ottawa. It's been going well. Yeah.
Michaela, tonight you put on a beautiful show with so many different characters that a lot of us could relate to, and you touched on tradition, modern, and how they both sometimes can clash. One thing that I'm interested to know is, since there's so much autobiography stories in this play, how did your family react when you told them you were going to go public with these stories?
I'm pretty sure there's a hit on my head. No, I'm kidding. At first, not great, especially between my mom and I. There was a lot of tension to begin with, but she came around. I think she only started to accept it after it started to get some good press. Like, she would see newspaper clippings and she'd like cut them out, and she'd be like, now I'm okay with it because it's, doing well. And before that, it was a little difficult for her to accept. Everyone else, people that are still not down with it, they can just... I'd probably swear, so I can't, but they can just kiss my tush. There's still some people that are not okay with it. I'm like, life is short. I think the story is really important, and I'm going to tell it.
And in tonight's play, you presented different characters. Is there one part that you like to act out the most? Is there a character that you enjoy?
Yes, Bisnonna. Because she's nobody's favorite. Every time other people get asked this question, they list everyone else, and Bisnonna's my favorite. She's so kick-ass. She's like really angry and really intense, and she's got so much fire, and she believes really strongly in a lot of things. I love her. She's my favorite character.
What do you foresee from here on? What is the next step?
Fame and fortune. No, I wish. I'm going to keep touring this show. I'm going to be doing a little tour to Hudson, then Montreal high schools, and hopefully beyond. And I'm working on other plays. You mentioned Pirandello before we were talking, and there's a line in the play about Pirandello. I'm going to be actually developing a new project based on the life of Pirandello's wife, because nobody ever talks about her, and I'm all about the women, right? Okay, so I'm working on some more stuff, and hopefully we'll get some jobs, and hopefully more people will buy this show. It would be nice if you bought it. And anyways, so yeah, gonna keep working on it.
And do you see maybe compiling a series of these types of different stories to tell? Because it sounds like you have so many to tell. Do you foresee maybe piling a few more together?
Yeah, I've got many more, but I made a deal with my mother. After this one became so public, my mom said, baby, no more stories about us. You have to write at least 2 more plays that are not about us before you can come back. So I'm living up to that. I have to write these 2 plays, like starting with a Pirandello one and then something else. And then I'm going to come back to my family stories because there's more. And I married into a new family too, so I collected some new stories, so they're coming.
Thank you so much. We're so lucky that you're here with us in Ottawa. Thank you for presenting this beautiful show, and we hope you come see us again soon.
I will. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you to everyone who cared about my little show. It means a lot.